The chaste lady Sati, the daughter of Daksha, heard the heavenly denizens flying in the sky, conversing about the great sacrifice being performed by her father. When she saw that from all directions the beautiful wives of the heavenly denizens, their eyes very beautifully glittering, were near her residence and were going to the sacrifice dressed in fine clothing and ornamented with earrings and necklaces with lockets, she approached her husband, the master of the Bhutas, in great anxiety, and spoke as follows.
Look, dear, Father's hosting a sacrifice. Everyone is going. I think all my sisters are already there. We can go too, if you want. I want to get all dressed up too. I can wear the jewelry my father got me, and we can go together. Maybe this isn't important to you, but I'm just a simple girl. I want to go home. Yes, I'm attached to the place I grew up. And look at all the people going. We haven't been invited, but he's my father. We don't need an invitation.
You're right. We don't really need an invitation to visit a friend or parent. But ideally, they should not discriminate against you and get really angry at you, right? Even if someone is a relative, you shouldn't go to see them when they're angry with you. And I know you've always been the favorite, but he'll still ignore you. Because of your connection to me.
Lord Shiva fell quiet, letting Sati make up her mind. She was anxious to see her family, but was afraid it might not be a good idea, as Shiva had indicated. Her mind disturbed, she languished at the doorstep. She glared at her husband, Lord Shiva, for having tried to forbid her from going to see her family. Crying and rather upset, she left. He sat there and watched her leave. He felt like he had given her half of his body, yet still she had left. But this was natural of a young woman, to be attached to her family and to want to visit home. Thousands of Lord Shiva's disciples, headed by Maniman, saw Sati leaving alone in a hurry. They got Sati seated on the back of a bull, gave her lotus flowers, and even brought her favorite pet bird. They carried a great canopy over her, followed by a singing party with drums, conch shells, and bugles. When she reached her father's house, no one was comfortable welcoming her too warmly. Only her mother and sisters hugged and greeted her pleasantly. Though of course they had tears in their eyes. Her mother and sisters were greeting her sweetly, but then Sati saw that her father wouldn't say a word to her. He wouldn't even look her in the eye. He just kind of stood there. Sati saw everyone was welcome and had a place there, but there was not one seat or plate for her or Lord Shiva.